Defense minister says Chinese Navy crews locked their weapons radar on a Japanese destroyer in international waters. Welcome to NHK Newsline. I'm Ross Mihara in Tokyo. Japanese government officials have lodged a protest with Chinese authorities over a potentially dangerous incident at sea. They say crews on a Chinese Navy frigate locked their weapons radar on a Japan Self-Defense Force destroyer. They say it happened in the East China Sea near islands both countries claim.
Using this kind of radar, known as weapons radar, is an extremely unusual act. The Japanese government believes the situation could have become extremely dangerous.
Defense Minister Itsunori Onodera revealed the incident happened on the morning of January 30th. He says the vessels were about 3 kilometers apart. Government analysts note it's the first time they've confirmed China has done this to an SDF ship. They're also investigating a separate incident from earlier in January. They suspect a Chinese Navy frigate locked its weapons radar on a self-defense force helicopter. Japan and China have been embroiled in a dispute over the Senkaku Islands. The territory is in an area potentially rich in natural resources. Japan controls the islands. China and Taiwan claim them. The Japanese government nationalized the islands last September. Chinese surveillance ships have been navigating in and out of Japanese waters near the territory ever since. The disagreement has affected diplomatic relations and trade. Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida is also condemning the recent action in the East China Sea.
We have lodged a protest through diplomatic channels, both in Tokyo and Beijing.
Kishida says Chinese government officials told his ministry they're trying to confirm what actually took place. He says Japan will urge China's leaders to prevent this kind of incident from happening again. We asked military expert Bonji Ohara. He is a former Navy captain with Japan's self-defense forces. We started with the question, how serious is China's use of the weapons radar, known as a fire control radar?
It is a serious thing. FC radar is the fire control radar. Can control the weapon. Usually, a battleship has two kinds of radar. One is searching radar. It's for navigation. One is for the targeting and control weapon radar. This is the FC radar. This time, Chinese side used this FC radar. It means they showed to JMSDF ship they have the intention to attack the Japanese ship. So it is very serious and danger. I think there are two possible scenarios. One is the Chinese Navy just wanted to provoke JMSDF ship. One another is the Chinese Navy recognized the Japanese ship's behavior, action was danger, so they wanted to warn to Japanese ship. But in both scenarios, there is a perception gap. I think this perception gap is the most important. We have to consider this issue. Both Japan and China have to resolve the problem because these kind of perception gap will lead similar situation even in future. So I think this time Japanese government opened this information and claimed to Chinese side by diplomatic route. This kind of behavior is right because it can make China to recognize Japanese side feeling or thinking way. So this is the first step of the mutual understanding. But I think both Japan and China has to take action or behavior, try to understanding each other.
North Korea has edged up its threats, saying it will have to take a stronger measure than a nuclear test.